guys, I'm going to discuss about Jean Piaget's theory and cognitive development. Jean Piaget and cognitive development. So, who is Jean Piaget? Jean Piaget, born on August 9, 1896, died on September 16, 1980. A psychologist who was the first to make a systematic study of the equation of understanding in children. And he is thought by many to have been the major figure in 20th century developmental psychology. So, his contributions include a stage theory of child cognitive development, detailed observational study of cognition in children, and a series of simple but ingenious tests to reveal different cognitive abilities. Stage of development: sensory-motor stage, pre-operational stage, concrete operational stage, and formal operational stage. What Piaget wanted to do was not to measure how well children could count, spell, or solve problems as a way of grading their IQ. What he was more interested in was the way in which fundamental concepts like the very idea of number, time, quantity, causality, justice, and so on emerge. So, Jean Piaget's 4 stages of cognitive development. Jean Piaget's theory of cognitive development suggests that children move through 4 different stages of intellectual development, which reflect the increasing sophistication of children's thought. And his theory focuses on understanding how children acquire knowledge regarding fundamental concepts such as object, number, categorization, quantity, causality, and justice. Piaget's 4 stages of cognitive development include sensory-motor stage, birth 2 years. The main achievement during this stage is object permanence, knowing that an object still exists even if it is hidden. It requires the ability to form a mental representation, i.e. a schema of the object. Example, a child may suck his or her thumb by accident and then later intentionally repeat the action. So, these actions are repeated because the infant finds them pleasurable. Next is pre-operational stage, 2 to 7 years. During this stage, young children can think about things symbolically. This is the ability to make one thing, a word or an object, stand for something or other itself. Thinking is still egocentric, and the infant has difficulty talking and viewpoint of others. Example, if your little one bursts into tears because their playmate has lured away their imaginative puppy, you will have to try and sympathize with their pain. Role-playing is also a thing at this stage. Your kiddo may pretend to be daddy, mommy, teacher, or doctor, to name a few. Concrete operational stage, 7 to 11 years. Piaget considered the concrete stage a major turning point in the child's cognitive development because it marks the beginning of logical or operational thought. This means the child can work things out internally in their head rather than physically try things out in the real world. Children can conserve number age 6, math age 7, and weight age 9. Conservation is the understanding that something stays the same in quantity even though its appearance changes. Example, a child may unconsciously follow the rule if nothing is added or taken away, then the amount of something stays is the same. This simple principle helps children to understand certain arithmetic tasks such as in adding or subtracting 0 from a number. And the last, formal operational stage, 11 years and over. The formal operational stage begins at approximately age 11 and lasts into adulthood. During this time, people develop the ability to think about abstract concepts and logical test hypotheses. Example, An eye in the middle of one's hand would be useful for looking around corners. An eye at the back of one's head could be helpful for seeing what is happening in the background. Creative ideas represent use of abstract and hypothetical thinking, both important indicators of formal operational thought. That's all. Thank you. Thanks for watching.